Hello, welcome or welcome back to Pluto Fairy Tarot. I'm Jay, and I'm getting a pull to read with no specific download, so I'm just going to open up, tap in, see what comes through. This will be whatever Spirit wants you to know, for whoever it's going to be for, and it will be timeless in general. So take what resonates when and how it resonates, and leave what doesn't. Okay, what is going on, Spirit? Oh, also, forgot the last time. But I remember this time, it's okay. It's got some hair on it, but it's fine. I'm going to roll some d12s, 12-sided die, to get some zodiac signs. If you have these signs prominently in your chart, that can be extra confirmation, but if you don't, it's perfectly fine. They will interact with the reading in other ways as well. Okay, we got 5, 3, and 12, so that's Gemini, Gemini, Leo, and Pisces. Gemini, Leo, and Pisces. So that's air, fire, or water. Indecision, I just heard with Gemini. I'm not saying Geminis are always indecisive, but that is something that they can struggle with. And also Pisces, right? You got the two fish. They're kind of a mirror of Gemini in some ways. So there's this, at rest. Which way do I go? The momentum has been stopped. Indecision. Wrestling with indecision. Why is Leo out, though? In motion. Leo is how you get it flowing again. You get the momentum going again by radiating your light, by having that confidence, that pride, that healthy pride. We're taught that pride is inherently unhealthy for a reason. Once you realize how much of what's out there and what we're taught is it's not just wrong, it's not mistaken, it's intentionally fabricated misinformation designed to hurt us, right? Once you can see that, it's it can feel kind of bleak at first, but then you realize good has been making progress even while so much of the world has been completely throttled by evil. Good's still winning. That's crazy. So imagine how hard we're going to win as more and more people wake up. Like it's not this gradual linear progression, it's like exponential, right? It's like times 2 every time. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, right? So on and so forth. Every single person that awakens and aligns with goodness and truth exponentially increases the rate at which it improves. Over time, it's consistency. We have to hold to it. Which is why this indecision energy has been causing such issues. Because we start, we stop, we start, we stop, we start, we stop, and we lose the momentum. Right? We have to start and keep it going. Okay, we're done with this. Let's get this tarot deck. Okay. What's going on, Spirit? Let's get the card for at rest. Yeah, 2 of perfect. Oh my goodness. 2 of Swords. A decision needs to be made. As I was saying, it's at rest. The momentum was lost because of indecision. The inability to make up our minds on something. Wheel of Fortune reversed. That's in motion. Spirit just said slide it over. It's the transitional state between the two. Okay, we're going to do 5 tarot cards. It's not moving, and it's stuck upside down. I'm seeing people like a roller coaster that stalled halfway through a loop. So there's people literally hanging upside down. It's not just like, oh, best case scenario, we get things moving again. It's unsustainable. You can't just live upside down like this. You have to get it moving again. How do they do that, Spirit? Three of Cups reversed, by putting out the noise of other people, not caring about other people's opinions. That's self-confidence, that's self-assurance of Leo. Now, an unhealthy manifestation of Leo can be needing other people's validation to feel good. Right? So as I was saying with Gemini, an unhealthy thing can be indecision. A healthy mastered form of that can be seeing issues from both sides and being able to make more informed decisions rather than indecision. Leo, unhealthy, is needing other people's validation. Healthy is that beaming bright from within yourself. Still enjoying other people's validation, but not needing it. Okay? My ears ringing. Spirit saying, don't feel bad about enjoying validation. It's that you can't need it. You can't rely on it. Because if you are reliant upon it, people will exploit that to control you. They will withhold praise when they want to alter your behavior. And the proper way forward is something that is internal to you. You know how to get the ball rolling. Maybe not consciously, but in your soul you know. But you can't receive that if you got all this noise from other people coming through. This way. Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, you have to, easier said than done, but it is what we got to do. We have to stop obsessing over the fear and the anxiety and what other people think. We have to figure out methods, and it's going to be different methods for each of us, but we have to figure out ways to calm our mind and to not focus on that anymore. Okay, last card. And because this is the transitional energy from in motion to over time, worrying is what will stop us. So we have to put the worry out of our mind. We have to sacrifice, thank you, Spirit, we have to sacrifice the worry. People, we're taught to think of sacrifice as giving up something that you like, that has value. No, it's just sacrificing something, transmuting it, the destruction of that thing to feed something else. We can sacrifice unhealthy thought patterns that don't serve us. We don't have to sacrifice things we like and that serve the highest good. Okay? Taking that as confirmation if you can hear. 10. Okay, we're getting a combo card. Oh my goodness. Spirit. Oh my goodness. Calm down. I almost screamed. I really had to restrain myself there. But in excitement, there we go. 10 of Swords reversed, which is what all I thought it was at first, which is really good, right? Don't let yourself get stabbed in the back anymore. But you don't do that by isolating. You just are more discerning and you wear some armor, right? You don't lock yourself in a room. You have protections, right? You practice your spiritual hygiene. And then we got the Ace of Swords. Stay aligned with the truth, whatever that may be, right? That's the thing about truth. Emotions don't tend to like them, but that's our emotions problem. We have to learn to live with things that serve the highest good because they're true, even when we emotionally would rather they weren't. That's how you keep the momentum going, right? Pisces, something I've noticed with them is when they're in mastery of it, they have this acceptance and they're able to work with deep depths as well as very high highs, right? The light and the dark. And they can see the value of it all and work with it. But in the unhealthy, unmastered state, they can get lost in the depths of despair, right? Be overwhelmed by darkness. Darkness isn't inherently bad, but if you're completely consumed by it, it becomes bad. They can fall into that. Because they can see it in a way a lot of other people can't. They can see heights other people typically can't, and they can see depths other people typically can't. And when they come face to face with those depths, it's easy, because as humans we're programmed to see and focus on negative and uncomfortable things for survival, right? Avoiding what hurts you is a good thing. It's just, it gets exploited in our modern world to get us to give up, to focus entirely on that. And we have to keep the sword of truth firmly in our grasp and use our discernment, right? You see how it's piercing through the crown? Letting the truth, I just heard clear channel, right? Someone opening their crown chakra and just truth pouring in. Excuse me, into the birth confirmation as I had the thought, thank you, Spirit, as I had the thought of truth also pouring up out of you. It's a two-way stream of information. But you have to maintain that, and you do that by aligning with truth. Okay. Anyway, someone's trying to shut me up. Yeah, just align with truth, and you'll be, I don't want to say you'll be fine, because that implies that, like, life would never be difficult at all, but, like, big picture, you'll be fine, as long as you stay aligned with truth. Even when it's difficult, you'll know you can get through it. Page of Wands reverse. You're not a beginner. You keep telling yourself, some of you, not all of you, but you keep telling yourself, I can't do it. I don't know what I'm doing. And maybe you don't know consciously yet, but in your soul you know. But we get so in our head that we don't let our innate energies come through. We get too tense and they can't flow. You have to understand you're not a beginner. There's some things you're not a beginner like within this lifetime. You already have a certain skill set, but you're beating yourself up on it for some reason. But for most, Mayor's ringing, thank you, Spirit, my right ear, it's, you don't realize what you brought with you into this life. You don't realize what's in your soul, what knowledge and abilities are already within you. And you have to be open to letting them out. Ace of Cups, yeah, you gotta let them flow. And I'm seeing this as a water wheel, and it's like a dried up river, and as the water starts flowing, the wheel starts turning. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's not going to be slow and steady. It's going to be like a landslide, like an earthquake, like a volcanic eruption. It's going to happen all at once. When you let go of other people's opinions and how they think you should be and what they think goodness means. And, you know, give them grace, of course. They don't know that they're wrong, right? But they're still wrong. And listening to them still hurts us. Judgment reversed. You got to stop judging yourself as well. Again, easier said than done, but we got to stop judging ourselves. Spirit just said it's not even so much that you're judging yourself, it's that you are imagining how others look at you and judging yourself through another pair of eyes, essentially, right? Perceiving yourself, how would I look to someone else and would they judge me? And sometimes that's a useful social skill to be able to see yourself through other people's eyes, but it's become like for at least a lot of people here, if not everyone, it has become a harmful, like parasitic pattern within you, a thought pattern that's harming you. Right? You shouldn't be judging yourself according to other people's perception because they can't see inside your head. They don't know what your motivation is. Right? Things can look crazy from one angle, and you know, if you have the full picture, it's like, oh, that actually wasn't bad. Right? I'm seeing that image. It's like a camera here, and it looks like someone's got a knife and someone's running away and they're going to stab them. And then it zooms out and you see what looked like the knife was the foot of the person running away. And what looked like the other person running away was them chasing this person with a knife. The actual situation was exactly opposite to the way the perspective made it look. And so if you judge yourself through the perspective of another person, you will misjudge yourself because they don't see the situation perfectly. So that's another thing to be mindful of. Accidentally bumped the table. I've seen the Tower card in my mind's eye. Things are getting shaken up. Okay, let's get one last card here and then close out the reading. King of Cups. Staying secure in your emotions and not being swept away by the waves of the collective energy around you, right? He's on this platform and he's seated. He's not disconnected from his emotions. He's aligned with them, but he's has mastery over them. They don't have mastery over him. Okay, man or woman, it's just the King of Cups is the one that came out. Um, though, masculine energy is very important. We do need to work to be more aligned with that. We all contain both masculine and feminine, okay? But what masculine energy is within you, you need to honor and align with. I'm hearing, for most people at least, the feminine, you're already aligned with that just fine. But now we got to bring it into balance by more aligning with the masculine. Though, if for you, if it's the opposite, do that. And if you're already aligned with both, love that for you. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, I got cut off. Anyway, I hope the reading resonated and was helpful for you. If it did resonate and was helpful, you can let me know by liking the video, commenting if you want to, and subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more readings from me in the future. All right. Good luck and goodbye.